I'm scared. We are 2 weeks away from going on our annual family vacation. Every year we take a cruise, and we have just been jumping right on Carnival. Carnival is affordable. No matter your age, everyone can find something to do to keep them busy and have fun. And they're labeled as the fun ship. So you really can't go wrong booking with Carnival, especially if you have a positive mindset. Like, I'm paying for this vacation, I'm going to enjoy my time and make the best of it. This time, we decided we're going to go on Royal Caribbean. We are getting ready to set sail on the Wonder of the Seas on a 4-night sailing out of Miami. I'm so excited, you guys. This is like a dream come true, but I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very scared. I'm a very loyal person. When I connect myself with things or people in life, I stick to it. And that's how I feel about Carnival. However, before I have even stepped foot on this ship, I'm already looking at Carnival like, why aren't y'all doing it this way? Y'all, I don't know if I'm ever gonna step on Carnival again. I'm scared that I might never go back. So I have a list of things that have impressed me so far. After we cruise, I'm gonna come back and do a comparison and let you know if I still have those feelings about Royal Caribbean or if I'm like, nah, I'm going back to Carnival. So let's get into it. When it comes to Royal Caribbean, their app, I mean, can we talk about it? Their app is the thing that, to be honest, is the most impressive to me right now because it is so interactive and we haven't even got on the ship yet. It's bright, it's colorful. You can actually do stuff on the app before you get on the ship. I mean, everything is just so inviting. I really do feel like they have taken the time to realize that we're in 2025, about to be 2026. Everything is at our fingertips. Everything is easily accessible on our mobile devices or tablets or whatever. It's something, whatever's handheld, we like that. For me, I work from a dual monitor desktop computer every single day. So naturally, whenever I'm handling business, I prefer to be sitting in front of a computer screen. However, when it comes to doing stuff for this cruise, I would much rather do it through the app. That speaks volumes, and that is huge for me. Check-in process, a breeze, such a breeze. You log right into the app. We travel with passports, so if you travel with a passport, all you have to do is open up the ID section of your passport. You look at the bottom, there's a code along the bottom, and you scan that code. It's gonna pull up all your information, you hit save, and that's it. Next, there's a picture that you take in the app. I'm not used to that. Carnival, you don't do that. You have to wait until you get to port and do your check-in there to then have your picture taken. Like, I'm already excited to see how long it's going to take us to get to the port, through security, and on the ship. Because what? The picture's already done? Yes. You just take the app, it's going to open up the camera on your phone. You snap your selfie, that saves to your account, and you are good to go. You guys, check-in was so easy. It literally had me like, wait, did I finish everything? Did I miss something? Like, there's no way this is so easy. So that was amazing. You can just go ahead and get everything scheduled and paid for and planned out for the duration of your cruise through the app. Scheduling your specialty dining time, scheduling your activities, your shows, buying your drink packages, your dining packages, your Wi-Fi packages. Like, it's easy to figure out. Royal Caribbean, they did their thing. If we go back to check-in, on Carnival, I can't remember actually if you check in on the app, but I do know that in the times that we have cruised with them, we find it easier to go on the desktop computer and do our check-in there. You have to enter in your passport info. You literally have to manually put everything in. It's not as easy as just snapping a picture like it is with Royal Caribbean. So also, the app isn't really interactive before you get on the ship. On Carnival, there's a folio number on your sign and sail card. You don't get that sign and sail card until you get on the cruise ship. Once you plug in that folio number, then it's going to like unlock and open up the app for you so you can see the activities and all the good stuff that's going on for your sailing. So the fact that you don't necessarily need to wait until you get on the ship to get that piece of information to be able to access things for your sailing, I mean, it just makes the excitement more real, in my opinion, because you can actually see and plan out your entire cruise before even stepping foot on the ship. I have not cruised on Carnival in a year. So if they have done any updates to their app between December of 2024 and December of 2025, I just don't know about it. There could be some updates, but don't come for me. The next thing about Royal Caribbean that I am already impressed with is the Royal Up option for bidding on stateroom upgrades. Carnival does not offer that. And I think that is such a cool thing, even if you decide not to do it, to know that you have the option to place a bid to get a higher category stateroom than what you've already booked. I think that's pretty cool. Now, the Royal Caribbean Royal Up bid is not guaranteed. You have to kind of keep an open mind. On Carnival, it's like you pick your room and sorry, you should have booked an upgrade if you want the upgrade. Or you have to wait until there's an upgrade offer that is sent to you to be able to have that option. So again, I think the Royal Up upgrade option is amazing. I do understand that that is not really through Royal Caribbean, but it's through a different party. It's kind of like all wrapped in there for me, but I do understand like Royal Caribbean isn't the one that actually does it. So I get that. But yeah, amazing option. Another thing is their post-cruise transportation. So in the past, we have just disembarked from our cruise, waited outside amongst a flood full of people, and waited on rideshare. A few times my husband has ordered a Lyft and the Lyft actually canceled as we were waiting on them. I'm pretty sure it was because of all the congestion and confusion that happens at port. Port of Miami could get hectic. When your cruise ship is coming in, you're disembarking, there could be another cruise ship disembarking. You have people coming on the cruise ship ready to embark. So it gets kind of crazy. Plus whatever construction and stuff they have going on doesn't help either. So we have been victims of ordering a Lyft, reserving a Lyft, and having our ride cancel as we have waited for 30 minutes, an hour. Yeah. And that's the last thing you want to do after getting off a vacation like that. You want to kind of get to your destination. What I'm impressed with is the fact that Royal Caribbean does offer transportation from the port to the airport. Now, I know that Royal Caribbean offers that at a cost per person. However, I had an email from Royal Caribbean asking if we were interested in complimentary transfer from the port to the airport. I'm sorry, I've never had that offer from Carnival ever before. So that was amazing. I ended up calling in and I spoke to the rep. She was able to go ahead and find us transportation under the complimentary offer from the cruise port to the airport. The one thing though is the later options leaving the port were already booked up. The only available was a 7:45 a.m. departure from Port of Miami on the shuttle to the airport. I don't know if we're going to actually end up keeping that. We don't have to get off the ship that early, but also in case we decide to stop somewhere like Bayside Marketplace or something before actually heading to the airport, we might do that too. But like I said, having that option at no charge, I don't remember Carnival offering that. So yeah, to wrap this all up, I am impressed by Royal Caribbean's app. I'm impressed by their Royal Up bidding option for stateroom upgrades. And I am impressed by their post-cruise complimentary transportation offers that they have available. So I'm excited to get on this Royal Caribbean cruise. I look forward to coming back and letting you guys know if I still am impressed with Royal Caribbean the same way I am now after being on their ship, cruising on the ship. And yeah, so Carnival, I don't know. We'll have to see. Look out for our vlog. Hopefully within the next 3 to 4 weeks, we'll have that posted once we return from our trip, and we'll show you everything we did on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas.